Hello everyone, this is Diamond Lady, and today we're going to share with you our Burger Buns recipe, just as we promised you. Hope you enjoy! So we're going to start off with 250 lukewarm water. We're going to add in there 3 tablespoons of lukewarm milk. These two shouldn't be hot, it should be lukewarm. So we're adding in there 1 tablespoon of yeast, and next is 2 tablespoons of sugar. We're going to stir that up well, because we want the yeast to feast on the sugar, and we want it to be very active between 5 to 10 minutes. So we're going to leave this for at least between 5 to 10 minutes, and it is going to be active. You only know it is active by checking the foam on top. I couldn't leave it for 10 minutes. I left it for at least 5 minutes, and you can imagine 10 minutes is going to really foam up very well. So next is we adding salt to our flour, and the flour doesn't have to be bread flour. You can use an all-purpose flour or a combination of self-raising flour and plain flour. Next is adding the active yeast mixture to the flour. We're going to add 2 eggs in there, and we are going to mix it all together to form a dough, a very soft dough in fact, because if your dough is hard to start with, then you are going to have a very solid rock bread, and we don't want to do that. So this is us mixing all the ingredients together to try and form one dough. Next is we are going to transfer this dough onto the surface. Yes, your dough has to be very soft. It doesn't have to be very hard. So we're going to sprinkle a bit of flour on the surface, and we're going to turn the dough onto the surface. Be careful, the dough is very sticky initially, and towards the end it will not be this sticky after kneading it. Hence I've got my gloves on, and now I am going to work it with my fingers. Work it with my fingers for at least between 10 to 15 minutes until the dough is elasticated like this, and I'm going to transfer it back into the mixing bowl. So I'm going to add in there 4 tablespoons of soft butter. The butter doesn't have to be soft, you can have it cold, and I have made it soft just to be able to work it or incorporate it into the dough. So you're going to also keep on kneading it and making sure the butter is well mixed in there until the dough is looking very shiny. It doesn't look too shiny though, but this is how it has to look like. Next is I am going to drizzle a bit of oil on top of it. This oil is going to stop the dough from sticking to the bowl once it doubles up, and we're going to cover it with cling film and a tea towel. We're going to leave it in a warm area of the house. Well, the sun is shining, so I'm taking advantage of the sun, and I'm going to leave it out there for it to double in size. That can take about 1 to 2 hours. I left it out there for at least between 45 minutes to 1 hour, and sometimes you can get it bubbling up more than this. Hit it or punch it to get the air out of it. And next is you're going to knead it again for at least between 2 to 3 minutes. You don't have to knead it again for a very long time. No, you don't want to overwork the dough. So you're going to knead it for at least 2 minutes or 3 minutes to shape it in a way that you can cut it. So I'm going to cut them into smaller sizes, and in my own case I had 8 pieces out of it. Each piece I made sure I weighed it because I wanted to get equal sizes or equal bread. So next is I'm going to fold in the sides of the bread and try and round the dough up so that I have a round dough, and that will make the bread come out looking round in size. So I finished and I am arranging them on the tray, and next will be me egg washing the top. So with the egg, I'm adding just a little bit of water, and I am going to beat it, mix it up so well before I egg wash the dough pieces with this egg mixture. And I am excited about it. Yes, I am excited about it. I just love baking. If you've got any kids at home, you can get them to help you, and kids love this. So I'm covering it with cling film, and be careful because the cling film will be sticking to the dough. So I'm leaving it out there again for at least 30 minutes or until it's increased in size. So this is how I've got it looking now. Next, what I'm going to do is I am going to egg wash the top again. So the egg washing of the top helps the bread to come out looking golden brown and very, very lovely in color. I told you, kids love doing this. Let them help you. If you've got any kids at home, they're going to be very, very excited about it. I love doing this. Well, the kid in me loves doing this. And I'm getting excited about it. I can't wait to bake. I've already turned on the oven to 200 degrees and keeping it pre-warmed before or preheated before. So now I'm sprinkling the sesame seeds on top of it. It's up to you what seeds you want to use on top of it, but I think with Burger Buns you need sesame seeds all the way on top of it. I'm popping it in the oven, which has been preheated, and I am going to bake it for at least 20 minutes. Make sure you keep an eye on it during this 20 minutes because it can just burn very, very easily. It's looking golden brown already. I am excited. Look at the bread. Oh my word. This bread looks delicious, very yummy. I can't wait to have my burger. I know kids will really appreciate this. Lots of people think or they say they are doing weight loss, so they don't want to do this. I am going to try and use some coconut flour and make this, and I will be sharing with you some other time. I can't promise you when. This is how soft it is, and that was me checking the pulse of the bread already. My friend says, oh, does the bread have a heartbeat? Yes, my bread has a heartbeat. This is how good the bread is looking. I can't wait to have it for my lunch or my dinner. Yay! Yeah, you can feast your eyes on my bread, and this is how delicious it looks like. Oh, look at that. I'm going to share with you my onion rings next time. That recipe, you will definitely love it. And this is the rest of the bread. What I'm doing is, if I can't have all the bread, if I'm not having a party or I can't have all the bread that day, what I do is I pack it up in freezer bags and I pop it in the freezer and I keep it as long as I want. But what I do is I make sure I take the bread out of the freezer at least a day before or the morning before when I want to use the bread, because it needs to be at room temperature before I can use it. It needs to soften up. Look at me, I have them in the freezer all sorted. Oh, there's no space in the freezer, is there? Thanks so much for coming. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell.